He wants everybody to be saved. So as long as you and I are not going out there to win souls, we are the ones stopping him from coming. So he's not here because you are not ready for him yet. You are not winning souls. You come to church alone, you don't bring anybody. You sit with your wife and the 3 seats at the back is empty. You don't think of bringing anybody to church. You stroll down to church, you pass by hundreds of people that are not going anywhere, and you don't make attempt to bring them to church. You are going to work every day, going to business every week. You are not concerned about making sure people are saved. If you are not compassionate about their soul, Jesus is. And he doesn't want anybody to die. So why you think he's delaying? He said, no, how can I close the door when there are so many people that need to be inside? I paid the price for the whole world. I shed my blood for 7 billion people. So why should I go with 2 billion and think it's success? So that's why it's not here. It's waiting for people to be saved, but he can't save them. He has sent you and I to do the job. Next. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens will pass away with a great noise, and the elements will melt with fervent heat, but the earth and the works that are in it will be burnt up. This is heavy revelation. Hello? This is what? Now listen. In fact, let's go. If I walk that one, that's another 10 minutes. Let's go. Therefore, since all these things will be dissolved, everything will be dissolved, all these things you are pursuing, it will be dissolved. What manner of person ought you to be in holy conduct and godliness? Everything we are pursuing. Money is good, though. You know me, I like good things, and I want to enjoy the blessings of God to the fullest. Like Pastor Abraham said last week, we want to enjoy heaven on earth. But at the end of it all, it's heaven in heaven that is superior to heaven on earth, because heaven on earth will become burnt by fire. So if you realize this, you are supposed to live your life realizing that eternity is at hand. So if you are wondering why has it not come, it's there. Let's continue. We need to finish that chapter. Looking for and hastening the coming of the day of the Lord, because of which the heavens will be dissolved, being on fire, and the elements will melt with fervent heat. So everything will be consumed. So we should be holy, we should be godly, waiting for his coming. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth in which righteousness dwells. This one chapter is loaded with eschatology. Just one chapter, loaded. Therefore, beloved, looking forward to these things, be diligent to be found by him in peace, without spots and. So when you see somebody living in sin and they want to rope you into sin, they want to ruin your life. Hello? Any pastor that tells you it doesn't matter, you should discover it doesn't matter, you're born again and you're cool. Once you're saved, and that's why a pastor can come and say for masturbation is not a sin. Air fire plus air fire, both the pastor and the members and the believers, they are all going to end up in hell. You think there will be no pastors after rapture? There are some of these people teaching things. They are preparing for the after rapture ministry. Hello? But you know what? Many of us have lifted men above God. So when a big man of God, they are forgetting that he's a man, it's the God that joins him that make him something useful. When a big man of God does something wrong, it becomes too difficult for us to comprehend. So we now come to a bus stop. Maybe he has a revelation that we don't know. There's no revelation ahead of the word of God. Hello? Hey, we can't really say, the masturbation thing, he was trying to, there is no angle. Hello? I've seen things. Look, I've been in church for years. There are some things that are heavy, that when you try to talk about it, it's so heavy. But nothing should be heavier than the word of God. I remember when a great man of God slapped somebody and it was all over the internet and everything. Somebody was telling me maybe God told him to slap. I said, we come up because when you look at the mightiness of the man and the greatness of his achievements, you are now like maybe right. You know, because that's what leads to it. So when the man just look for one scripture, and okay, now listen, a man was killed by his wife and the driver. Driver and wife killed the man. They poison him. Now the driver can't take over the man is Gio. You had the last one. Driver and wife killed the man. They poison him. The driver can't take over the wife, became the Gio, and people are still going to the church. Question: what revelation did they give them? That there must be something they told them. That's the problem I have with people that can't go to the Bible for themselves and say, what is God saying? What did the Bible say? We lift man, status, title above God. And that's why when people don't have a title, they look for a title so that they can be entitled to deceiving you. So when they come, they say, hello, I'm prophet this. So once you hear prophet, or I'm apostle this, or say apostle. They are not pastors, because pastor is like, say, no, I'm not a pastor, I'm a reverend doctor. Now there is apostle, prophet. Confuse people. Hello, there is prophet, bishop. A friend of mine was an apostle, and then he called me and said, I'm the bishop, ordained me. Are you coming to London? I said, I thought you were an apostle. So how can you be an apostle and then you now be ordained as a bishop? Apostle is 5 foot, bishop is nothing. Everybody is a bishop. Hello? As worship coordinator, you are a bishop. You are overseeing people. Husband, you are a bishop. You are overseeing your wife and children. A bishop is an overseer. So everybody is a bishop. There's nothing, it's not a title. It's because black men are looking for validation because of identity crisis. So I told her, I said, so how do you know that Americans don't recognize that? Okay, it's political. It's okay. Once you explain to me, I support you. I suppose he said no. He said, I understand too, but American to enter sometimes, that bishop money certificate. I said, okay, because when Archbishop Idahosa became Archbishop, it was not godly, it was wise. He didn't say God told me to be an Archbishop. Every time the government was calling people to discuss about religion, they will call Archbishop of Catholic, they will call Archbishop of Anglican, Archbishop of Methodist. When they look at the Pentecostal, no leader. So they no Archbishop, they were not calling up because they believe that the title is the written. So Archbishop said, we are the written. He said, no, who is your leader? He said, okay, I am the Archbishop of the Pentecostal church. So he called himself an Archbishop, not because God sent him, but because that was the wisest thing to do, to give the church a voice. But today it has become a title. Do you know how many Archbishops we have in this country? You have no idea. Go to the east. Go to the east. You will see Archbishop with 42 members. That's why you will know the Archbishop plenty. Hello? No, because you see, black men like title. I don't know why I'm going there. Maybe there's somebody here that want to fight over title. Black men like title. They increase your salary. It's not okay for you. You are earning more than the person, but you say no, boy. The title they gave him. Now, what is more important, the title or the salary? I wonder. Go online and check how many white bishops do we have. Kenneth Hagin died as Brother Hagin. Kenneth Copeland is Brother Copeland. Hello? Billy Graham is Brother Billy. Evangelist Billy Graham. But go to the black circle, bishop. It's still that same slavery. So that identity crisis, we need an identity to give us meaning. So we are called title to ourselves, even though we are not entitled to it. Let your work speak for you. Hello? Hey, excuse me. No. I'm bishop. Address me properly.